And something else that's awesome, I'm revisiting a story about a house that's built or was renovated on the northwest side. Very interesting story. So you guys take a look. I met Lauren Stallnecker almost 3 years ago when he took on a housing renovation project on the northwest side of town. He launched a non-profit project years ago that garnered a number of awards, and that experience...
And that kind of put me on a path of doing things with the media to address problems that society is dealing with and making a difference. And of course, one of the things that we're dealing with now is the infrastructure of our country and people having a place to live and homes, and there's a lot of homeless people. And I thought, wow, how can we really take the inner cities that have become crime-ridden and change them and make a difference?
He connected with Wells Fargo, who gave him listings of homes in need of love. Small list with locales all across the country, but one house stuck out.
When I saw it was on the west side of Jacksonville, I said, not only is this the perfect community to be going into, because there was some crime and there was some things happening, but the downtown skyline of Jacksonville virtually says Wells Fargo. So it was a great place to, I felt, to do this concept of a TV show about rebuilding the community while you're rebuilding a house.
The project was slated to be finished within a year, but...
Well, I mean, one of the first things that happened, the minute we got into the house, a hurricane did happen, and you know, everybody flooded, and it was like pretty crazy. And the house was kind of in a bad condition anyway. So it didn't hurt the house to go through a bunch of stuff, and it kind of helped us just, you know, have a good reason to go in and start going down to the bare necessities.
He faced more obstacles when reaching out to companies to donate to the cause.
And there was nobody that had not had all their funding appropriated, other stuff going on. Nobody wanted to help. And then this one company says, well, we'll give you the roof if they'll give the shingles, and they'll give the shingles if they do the roof. And I went, oh, this is how it's gonna work. The roof was not leaking, but yet it had tin on half of it and, you know, shingles on the other half. And so I went around and I talked to everybody. And Brinks Roofing said, well, we'll put a roof on it for you if you can get the shingles. And so I called up Sunnyland and I said, Brinks will do the roof if you'll donate the shingles. And they said, well, we'll donate the shingles.
Other local companies like Darley's Plumbing, Miller Electric, who doesn't even do residential homes, Cool R Us, and others quickly joined in. Once the house neared completion, Lauren noticed some things around the neighborhood.
I noticed that across the street, there's like flowers going up and, you know, in their house, and they're doing things to their house, and everybody, you know, pressure washing their siding. It is making a difference, and it can make a difference.
Lauren didn't want to rent the house and let it run down, so he has set it up to help missionaries passing through and to financially sustain itself for as long as possible.
If somebody does want to come stay in this house and they want to make a donation to stay in the house, that donation, whatever they spend to stay in this house, goes to a nonprofit 501c3 organization, which keeps this house beautiful, which maintains the lawn, which pays for, you know, the lights and the electricity and the plumbing, and hopefully will continue to keep the community beautiful. And let's build another one.
Lauren has a final thought he wants people to keep in mind.
It's unbelievable. And I will tell you that I think the vision is incredibly bigger than even Jacksonville or this house. I think this house is a landmark for a beginning of what can be done in inner cities all over the United States.
I'm Rance Adams for River City Live. From where that house started to where it is now, amazing. So if you'd like to know more about the house, you can visit communityrenovation.com, or if you want to know more about Lauren's plans for his next project, visit laureninternational.org.